JL's Movie Life, episode 26. Special episode, I'm reviewing Lincoln. Saw it this weekend. Fantastic movie. Not as great as I thought it would be, but still pretty good, and an incredible performance by Daniel Day-Lewis, who really does a much better job than Matthew McConaughey did in the title role. Movie basically focuses on the 4 months leading up to the 13th Amendment. It's a very kind of narrow scope, but gives a very epic portrayal of Lincoln, obviously passing an amendment that would abolish slavery for all time, would take incredible political skills and also be a historic moment. So it's sort of a good, if you're going to make a movie about one thing in Lincoln's career, it's sort of a good choice because it's emblematic of all that he did. Of course, if you're looking for a biopic, which a little bit of me was, it might be a little disappointing because it doesn't have that from childhood to death kind of coverage of Lincoln's career. Daniel Day-Lewis, you got to start with him. He plays Lincoln, and probably had to memorize about 100 pages of screenplay. He talks a lot in this movie, and he is really, you know, as the movie started, I was like, oh, I see what he's doing. He's toning it down from his Bill the Butcher and Daniel Plainview kind of shtick. But as that movie goes on, you just feel physically, and it's not like other impersonations, because, you know, he probably couldn't find any DVDs of actual Abraham Lincoln speaking, so he had to create the character just off of history. So even though it is a historical figure, it's not really an impersonation because he's creating the character. He's incredible. And he spends the whole movie talking like this and telling stories, and he gets off into long monologues, though, that sometimes can get boring and you just start to drift off a little. But people in the movie drift off too. Apparently, some people didn't like listening to his long-winded stories either, so that created some humor. But he sort of sounds like almost like a Midwestern white version of what Elijah Muhammad sounded like in Malcolm X, if you can imagine. So Daniel Day-Lewis, instead of ranting and raving against people, just says America is a country that I believe we have, and he just goes off. And it's sort of like Deadwood. Sometimes you're going, wait, what did he actually just say in his 1860s thoughtful English? Because I'm not sure I picked up on all of that. But he's amazing. He is amazing. Other great performances. The movie is loaded with just people. You'll just constantly be going, oh, that guy, oh, him, oh, Gail Bedecker, oh, the guy from The Fugitive. Tommy Lee Jones plays Thaddeus Stevens, ardent abolitionist representative, I'm sorry. And it's so funny watching Tommy Lee Jones play somebody from the Civil War era because it's still just Tommy Lee Jones. And he's just, I think that we should abolish slavery. Dr. Richard Kimball, Abraham Lincoln. Like, you really feel like you're watching Tommy Lee Jones from The Fugitive, but as an 1860s member of the House of Representatives. So I'd give the movie an A-. There's really nothing to tell that you don't know. If you don't know the story of Lincoln, I don't know why you're watching this movie review, because you're 8 years old and haven't yet gotten to 5th grade history. But it's it's an epic movie. But Daniel Day-Lewis, it's just, I don't know, the movie's not the best movie I've seen all year, but Daniel Day-Lewis's performance, it's like, it's getting tired, but just like There Will Be Blood, he's bigger and better than the movie. And the movie's good, but he is bigger and better than it. So go see it just for his performance. But yeah, Spielberg does a great job kind of creating, just through visuals, the epic scope of Lincoln. Like, you feel like you're watching this mythical, legendary figure, because that's what he was. So I liked it, give it an A-, and I don't know, I got nothing else to say. So hope you enjoy it, hope you enjoy the review. Talk to you next time.
Wanna get that feeling